this is so interesting. It's a Thursday. That means time for our Tech Innovator Series. Sydney is back. She's the Executive Director of the Women's Tech Council. She brought two friends with her. We're going to introduce in just a second success stories when it comes to business, because Sydney, so many people have an idea out there. Maybe they even have a product, but they don't know how to make it successful or find the funding that helps them make it successful.
That's right. Fundraising is one of the biggest challenges entrepreneurs face. How do I get that product to market? Women Tech Council, we're constantly thinking about how do we help entrepreneurs and drive this conversation. One of the biggest trends right now, and very real things that's happening, is this crowdfunding space for fundraising.
What is crowdfunding?
So it used to be that if I wanted to raise money for my product, I had to go find investors, or I had enough money myself to go fund it. But now what crowdfunding has done is it allows me to have a product idea, take it to a group of people who I think might buy it, and actually get them to buy it before I build it, so that I have enough money to actually go make the product.
Does it make it a lot easier, I'm thinking?
Makes it a lot easier.
I'm sure.
It means you have to have a really great story to tell that people connect with, so they know what you're building. And when you find those right segments, you find companies who can raise a lot of money to build products ahead of time.
So you can't just put anything out there. I mean, you want it to be successful with crowdfunding, and these are two success stories.
That's right. We have a couple of friends here, and these guys have done a fabulous job crowdfunding for their businesses. So I have Matt here from Purple, and Purple ran another fundraising campaign on Kickstarter in the fall. Matt.
So this is the purple pillow that we used for our Kickstarter campaign that raised $2.6 million with 18,000 backers.
Why did it work? Why did people see this on Kickstarter and say, I want to be part of it?
The strategy that we used is we wanted to connect with our customers on a humorous level, so that when they watch our video and they read our content, they go and they share it with their friends and their families and their aunts and their uncles and everybody, and they become our ambassadors. And it helped us capture a lot of that momentum. Another reason is this pillow it's a unique product. It lets your head sink in, but it also keeps really good support throughout your neck, so you don't get a kink in your neck or a headache. You wake up feeling really, really refreshed. So
you find a niche, a way to get people to look at it, but you also have to have that great idea once they look to back it up.
Absolutely. And Kickstarter is this really great platform that allows you to see what the demand for your product is before you go and manufacture it. So in our case, we were able to go to our manufacturing and say, hey, remember those forecasts we gave you? Times that by 10, and then maybe you'll be close, right? It lets you plan for the future a little bit better and have money up front so you can invest it back into your company.
Whatever strategy you're doing is working, because I saw you online.
That's
I
good.
did, before you've ever been here. I've seen all about Purple online.
That's good. That means I'm doing my job, so that's good.
All right, Matt, or Davis, standing next to Matt, you are the founder and CEO of Cotopaxi. Did you do the same thing?
Yeah, so I'm the CEO of Cotopaxi. We're an outdoor gear company based here in Salt Lake City. We also have a humanitarian mission attached to our brand. And yeah, we saw the same opportunity. We saw crowdfunding as this great platform for us to introduce our brand and product to a big part of the market. People that are going on there to really kind of discover new product and stories. And so we had a really unique story with our llama sweater. We actually work in Bolivia with these really remote communities that farm llamas. They make about $100 a year. And we developed this supply chain where we're developing this really cool sweater made of llama wool. And we put a goal of raising about $20,000 on Kickstarter, and we raised $500,000.
Wow.
Yeah.
How do you think, I mean, how do you do that? How do you set a goal for 20,000, and why do you think your story was one that people latched onto?
Yeah, it's a great question. So I think, you know, with these crowdfunding platforms, you need one of two things. You either need a really innovative, creative product, or you need just a really fantastic story. And so what we had was kind of both. We had this llama wool sweater that didn't retain odor. We had a couple of our ambassadors going all over the world, climbing mountains, going to Antarctica, wearing the sweater for 61 days straight, because it doesn't retain odor. And so that was part of the story, and then we told the story of these wonderful people in Bolivia. We went and filmed. You don't have to spend a ton of money filming, but you do need to have a good video. It's an important part of it. And so that's why we had success, telling this really rich story behind the product.
That's such a great tip. Have a great product, have a great story, great video to go with it. Maybe be a little bit funny.
That's right.
If you're Purple, and that worked too. A lot of funny. Purple and Cotopaxi. You guys, thank you so much for sharing your story. And if you want to know more, the Women's Tech Council will put all of their information on our website. That's it right there. Go to goodforutah.com/midday. And Sydney, you'll be back next time with more tips.
That's right.
Budding
entrepreneurs.
business entrepreneurs out there.
Exactly.
Brian and Em, back to you.